Hi, my name is Scott Miller, and today I am starting a trail running focused YouTube channel called Trail Ambitions. I'm very excited about it. In this episode, I will share my thoughts on what I have planned for this channel and provide a little backstory on me. Let's get started. My plan is to focus on anything that would be interesting to trail runners, such as trail running, ultra running, mountain running, and perhaps other types of running preparation, running techniques. Since I have a running group, running groups, either starting one or attending one, we'll touch on gear, maybe tech, and whatever else comes up. I may include some local topics, such as running on local trails here in Boulder, Colorado, in the US, or running in the Rocky Mountains, which may not apply to everyone. However, I plan to balance this with more general topics that would appeal to people who are not close to Boulder. This way, those of you that are not close to Boulder may still find value in this channel. And who knows, Boulder is a great place to visit, so perhaps you'd want to consider it for your next trail running vacation. Also, if there's something that you'd like me to talk about, perhaps something you aren't able to find elsewhere, or just something you'd like my perspective on, feel free to subscribe and add comments with your suggestions. I'd love to read them. I don't consider myself an expert, more of a lifelong learner. I've just been doing it for a long time. There will be many of you just starting out, and I'm sure many others of you that have many more miles under your shoes. I've run with hundreds, maybe thousands of people, and I've learned from observing, sharing ideas, and doing. I hope what I share in this channel is taken as one person's opinion and experience, and it encourages you to shape your own opinions and obtain your own experiences. All right, now for my backstory. I live in Boulder, Colorado, USA, and I have been trail and mountain running for the last 20 years. I've been active and athletic most of my life. In my younger years, it was mostly team sports or track and field. After school, I dabbled in some martial arts, weightlifting, mountain biking, but it wasn't until I moved to Boulder around 2000 that I was introduced and exposed to endurance running. It seemed like everyone ran. It was just what you did. I spent a few years as a spectator watching my wife on Memorial Day running the Boulder 10K. This race is one of the largest 10K foot races in the world. Each year, the energy was addicting. I kept thinking, one of these years I need to do this. But I had a problem. If I tried to run any distance or even hike very far, I would have a headache for at least the next day or two afterwards. So despite the positive energy that I was getting from the running community, I didn't think it was something that I was going to be able to do. Then I met a friend of my wife's who helped people with core strength. I started working with her on a regular basis, basically weekly. And I soon found that I could hike and even run without experiencing the headaches. It turned out that posture was my issue, and strengthening my core straightened and aligned me, which stopped the headaches during hikes and running. Anyway, with this new pain-free ability, I signed up for the Boulder the following year. I trained for it, and I completed my first 10K. It was amazing, and I was hooked. Shortly after completing that event, I discovered trail running, which kind of changed my life. Running on dirt and through the trees made me feel like a kid again, growing up on a farm in Wisconsin. But this time, there was mountains to explore. I found a trail hiking book, opened it to page 1, and started running each trail. Before long, I was discovering a new running community of trail runners. In 2010, I started a trail running group called the Boulder Trail Running Breakfast Club. It's currently hosted on meetup.com, and has around 2,900 members at the moment. The group, the people that I've met, the relationships that have been established through that group have led to some of the most memorable experiences of my life, and ultimately has led to the development of this channel. To bring this full circle, the Boulder Trail Running Breakfast Club started as a running group, but it has become the excuse for incredible people to get together once a week and do something amazing. And I know that may sound like I'm exaggerating, but I'm not alone in that feeling that we get from those experiences. My hope is that this channel evolves similarly, that we come here initially to discuss, listen to and discuss trail running topics, but it ends up being a community that each of you call your own. As we build this channel and the corresponding community, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are the trail running topics that you are curious about or that you would like to see discussed on this channel? Please add your ideas to the comments. Okay, that's all for now. See you next time.